I did teach my mom what dogging it meant. Hello, everyone. Here is my mom.
Hi.
Where were you born and raised, Ma?
I was born in Connecticut.
And you lived a bit in Georgia?
Georgia, Florida, went to college in Georgia.
And now you're living in New Jersey. Best state.
In New Jersey.
Best state, right?
No.
It's not the best state?
No.
Why do you live there?
Because that's where I live and I have a job.
New Jersey.
New Jersey.
Because that's where I live. Either way, so I thought it'd be a fun idea if I talked to my mom about her recent trip to London. I've been taking her all around the UK, not just London this time, and ask her what her thoughts were as an honest American woman. So, what were your thoughts on the public transit?
I like public transit once I got over my nervousness
Yeah.
to take it.
Was it easy to understand after you figured it out?
Yes. Yes. That, the Tube Map app on my phone.
I got her to get the Tube app so that she could map herself out even without internet. And of course, Google Maps, very useful. Tell me 3 rules of the London Underground that I've taught you.
See it, say it, and of course, scuttle it.
Scuttle it? What does that even mean? See it, say it, scuttle it.
A shelf it? I forgot the other S one.
We did have a train journey in which they said, don't forget, say it, see it. And they did it the opposite way. And I went, what are you saying if you don't see it? All right, so it's see it, say it, and a British word. It's a British word meaning you've got it done. Don't worry, it's all starts with an S.
I know it starts with an S. I'm sorry, I can't remember.
You want me to tell you?
I'm blanking. Yeah, tell me.
See it, say it,
and
sorted.
Sort your trash. Yes. Okay.
Yes, they sort that trash. Sorted just means it's been dealt with. Any other ones?
Mind the gap, please.
Mind the gap. Any ones that I've taught you?
Please stay on the right-hand side, standing up in the escalator because people have to go hurriedly by on the left.
Yes, that's correct. Anything about conversations on the underground?
Yeah, don't have any.
My mom did keep asking me when we were on a rail service from Oxford to London. She was like, am I okay to talk? And I went, this isn't London. You could talk to these people. If we were in London, I'm like, Mom, you're embarrassing me.
Yeah, he did say that.
They were all tourists, so it's fine. A big stereotype about British food is that it's really bad. Do you agree, disagree? Why would you have?
No. British food is not bad.
Okay.
It's unique. It's different. Because it's not what I'm used to, but...
What was your favorite meal or two?
Dishoom.
Dishoom.
Dishoom, man. That was the bomb. I love that place.
Good Indian food.
Yep. And then I had Hatties.
What?
Nope. Matties? No.
Tatties?
Tatties?
We went up to Edinburgh, got you some neeps, haggis, and tatties.
That I was interested to find out that was made of sheep's.
A haggis is made of the sheep.
Hags,
yeah.
And a haggis. I like haggis too.
Haggis.
And I just thought all of it was good. Fish and chips.
Fish and chips, very good.
And
fish and chips.
definitely the little meat pie.
Oh, from the Grapes pub.
Oh,
in Limehouse.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Do they have those big pub chips in the U.S.?
No.
No.
Those are steak fries.
Yeah, steak fries, but I made a video about this recently where I just feel like the word chips is so hearty for those big ones. And calling them steak fries, I'm like,
In America, they're French fries.
French fries, yes. Did you enjoy all the different beers you got to try, the different ales?
Yes, yes. I was surprised that some of them were so light. Refreshing lagers. They were not heavy.
Compared to, like, I don't know, Bud Light or Yingling Lager.
Yeah, I'm a seltzer drinker.
Okay.
They don't have those over here. Not like I'm used to.
Oh, okay.
So that was quite interesting to have the beer that was light, but it was delicious. It was all good.
Yeah, we had Tennant's when we were up in Edinburgh a couple
Yes,
of times. Very delicious.
Good. I had a Raven.
Had a Raven. Your first alcoholic cider?
Yes, that
Very
was
nice.
good. I don't remember the name of it, but that was good. That was in
Aspall or something like that?
something like that, and that was in Marlow.
Oh, yes.
Marlow.
Went to a little... Oh, we had a local brewed Marlow beer as well,
Yes,
which you
we
thought was
did.
quite nice.
Yep.
All right, so what are your thoughts on the greatest British institution, the meal deal?
I think the meal deal is amazing. I wish we had that at the Wawa back home.
Well, they kind of... Did that not come with, like, chips and a drink in the
No.
Wawa?
No.
This is a shame.
And it's really cool because you have so many choices of different things. You can get a sandwich, you can get a small like croissant type of thing, you can get like a meat roll,
Candy bars?
candy bar, that's your snack. Then you have your all kinds of different kind of chips. And then you get these choices of drinks.
You can get Starbucks drinks.
You can get a Starbucks latte, cold, of course. You can get coconut milk, you can get water, you can get all kinds of different things. And I think that
And
is
for
amazing.
£3.50.
£3.50, which is close to what?
Under $5. Do you remember the lyrics to the little Scottish song we learned recently?
Oh, don't throw Grammy on the bus. Under the bus.
You canny shove your granny off a bus. Off a bus. Yes, that's the one.
I love that little book, but then I thought, no, it's not good for me.
Oh, yes, because it did say you can throw your daddy's mammy.
Yes.
But not your mammy's
Didn't
mammy.
like that. Didn't like that at all.
So what are the British like compared to Americans in like shops and such? The people you've had to ask
I was
questions.
just say, as the people are super, super friendly.
Mm-hmm.
I was told not to talk to people, but yet I was okay to ask questions. And I'm so glad I did, because there was some confusion in the train stations or whatever. And I would just ask somebody and they'd be like, oh yeah, you just do this or you just do that.
Everyone kind to you.
And 4 years ago, when I tripped and fell
Amsterdam.
in Amsterdam,
Knocked over by a cyclist. Dutch people understand.
yeah, I was so amazed. I mean, before I even hit the ground, there were 4 guys that ran over and asked me, ma'am, are you okay? You okay? So I was like...
And Americans wouldn't do that?
Yeah, Americans would just let you walk by. Okay, yeah,
Maybe-
she fell down. I hope
Well,
no, you're not okay.
No, but probably because they'd be like, why are you walking? It's New Jersey.
And that too.
In regards to walking, though, you enjoy all the walking we do?
Yes. I have a Fitbit, and my Fitbit is 10,000 steps. That's what it's supposed to set up a day. So I think 10,000 steps would be under what I do a day around here. And I said that to him. I'm like, I can't believe the amount of walking that you guys do. And most of the people that I'm seeing around here, Scotland, Marlow, they're all healthy. These people are healthy looking. They're not like struggling like me. I was struggling, but I'm not overweight, but I just say, I was amazed the amount of walking people do and how healthy they are.
Well, if you walk all the time, it's really good for your health.
It is.
So.
It is. I'm way over 10,000 steps every day.
A lot of stairs.
A lot of stairs.
What was the most confusing part of your trip or area that we visited? Parts where we might have gotten lost.
Yeah, that would be the Canary Wharf Mall.
Yeah, that place is... Even I've been there so many times. I'm like, I don't know where to go.
And Evan was struggling, and that was like, oh, this is a red flag, as he likes to say. So
Yes.
it was definitely scary, but I did go by myself a couple days ago, got off the bus and went in and went up around and everything. And thank goodness for, Google Maps, because I was able to find my way out of the mall and over to the bus stop.
Were there any similarities that you found between any Americans and British or anything on your trip?
They all look alike.
Oh, what, all the British people look
Everybody-
alike?
No, all the British people look like Americans. It's
Yeah,
not
same.
like I could say, oh, well, you're from Britain and you're from Scotland and you're from Ireland. No, you literally, the people all dress the same.
But yet you could tell, because I would say that man is clearly an American.
Yes.
And then you'd hear his accent and it'd be an American man. But what was my number one thing?
The hat. The hat was the number one thing. If he had like a baseball team,
Yeah.
or we saw a dude with, it was from Virginia Tech, had a VT on it.
You can tell Americans from their baseball hats.
Atlanta Braves, we saw guys with a Philly shirt on and a Sixers shirt. I'm like, wow, Philly representing down here. So it was kind of interesting.
Yeah. Was there anything weird you found about the different bathrooms you've used?
First of all, the toilets are long, low. The hole is way, way down in the bottom. And we always have a flusher handle.
Yes.
Not here. You push a button.
Or, remember we went to the one pub and you had to...
Oh, Lord. There was a hanger thing. Like the old-fashioned water closet, and you had to pull this knob. And I'm looking all over for the flusher thing, the button. I couldn't find it anywhere. Yeah, it was quite interesting.
A lot of times you have one to pull to flush and one to turn the light on.
And that was at the Grapes.
Yes,
That was the first time, and when I came out, I said to him, I was scared because I couldn't find the flusher.
Yeah, I figured that's one that trips a lot of Americans up because it's a bit confusing. What were your thoughts on using the multiple showers?
Oh, Lord. The showers here are not easy to figure out. I'm sorry. You got 2 knobs, one on each side, usually hot and cold.
In America.
But not here. Here, hot and cold are on both the same one, and then you have to turn the other one to get the shower versus the bathtub. So it took me 3 days to figure out his after getting hit with the cold shower on my head because I hadn't figured out the hot and cold yet. So, yeah.
And then we changed showers, went to Edinburgh, and there was a different system for you to
It was
try
a
and
whole
learn.
different system, but let me tell you what. In Edinburgh, Marlow, it was a lot easier to do.
So anything interesting that you learned about our outlets, our plugs?
Definitely, if you travel to here from America, you need to get an adapter plug. And if you go on Amazon, make sure you get the right one because When you do that, it says shavers only, and it will literally blow the fuse. So you don't want to do that.
Do you want to recount your story about about the outlets, how you managed to figure out your coffee machine in Edinburgh?
Oh my, I actually had to Google it because I couldn't figure out how come it wouldn't go on. And I Googled it, but wait, I Googled it, and then Evan's like, Mom, you got to hit the switch. I said, what switch? Each one of the outlets has its own little button that you have to push on and off. It's a safety feature, I understand, that we don't have in America.
Yes, it's just also saves power to make sure.
Yes.
A safety thing.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. Also, you can't electrocute yourself by touching it. As soon as you visibly see metal prongs, if you try and touch it, it's already grounded, so you're fine.
That's good.
In the US, as a child, in your house, I definitely shocked myself quite a few times.
The only other thing that was unique around from here versus America is everywhere we went, they have towel warmers in the bathroom.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's weird to
We
you?
don't have towel warmers, and I didn't know what it was. And we went to the place in Edinburgh, and it was on all the time. So when you bumped it with your elbow, because the toilet was right there, it scalded, it burned. So Evan figured out that it had also a little button that you had to push to turn it off and on. So we figured that out.
I didn't know you didn't have towel warmers.
We don't have
I just thought it was a modern amenity.
We don't have them.
I personally don't really care for towel warmers, but I have them. What was your favorite part of your trip?
Favorite part of my trip would be, going to different places, but I could do it on my own.
Yeah.
Like in America, I feel like if I were to go in the big city of Philly or the big city of New York, I would never do that on my own because it's just, to me, it's not dangerous, but it's just not safe. I would feel uncomfortable by myself going. Here, I did not feel that at all. I felt safe. I felt comfortable getting off and on a train. And everybody's helpful. It's not like, and I saw some people wearing some clothes that you would never wear in Philly.
Oh, why?
Because some of the skirts were really short. Some of the pants that girls were wearing were really tight. And
out for a night out.
Out for a night out. And I just felt like very great that they're confident. But nobody gave them a time of day. Nobody looked at them. Guys didn't whistle. Guys didn't leer. I was impressed.
You've had a good experience on the public transit then, except for our one train to Maidenhead Marlow, if you remember. What was the word I taught you there for those guys?
Oh, Lord. You told me earlier and I forgot.
Remember the men?
Oh, the roadmen. The roadmen. They were flipping scary.
Yeah, we had 5 roadmen come on. They were all shirtless and blasting their British grime music.
They all had caps on, which kind of threw it off because they were not from America.
Oh no, they were just blasting their music on the train, and everyone slowly was leaving.
Forgot to mention they were drinking Budweiser beer.
They were drinking
the same
Buds.
place you told me that has the name that The Office is filmed in.
Slough.
Slough. That was in Slough. We picked them up.
Yeah, and then I think they went all the way to Reading.
They did, because we got off and they were still there.
Yeah. Speaking of roadmen, you got that word correct. So I've been teaching my mom some different British words on this trip, and now I'm going to be quizzing her on some that I've told her and some that I haven't, see if she can get them. So first off, what does it mean if it's chucking it down?
Chucking it down, it means to, I want to say drink it really fast.
No, it's when it's absolutely raining really badly.
Oh, right.
It's chucking it down.
It's chucking it down. But if it's not raining, it's only pissing.
Pissing. Yeah, it's absolute pisser out there. It's just pissing. Next up, what does it mean if I said, Mom, I am feeling cream crackered?
Cream crackered means you're drunk.
Almost. It rhymes with the British word it's slang for, it's rhyming with, is knackered.
Knackered.
Yeah. Come out, I'm like, I'm just so knackered tonight.
You're really tired.
Yeah, exhausted. So
really tired.
Feeling cream crackered, feeling knackered. It is a good guess to say drunk because you just put ED at the end of most words here and it makes it drunk. Like, I'm absolutely binned.
Binned.
Or, yeah, just...
Which is another word for trash, I learned.
Yes, you've been saying the word trash bin, trying to combine the words recently, and that's been fun. If someone on the street passes you and says, all right, what does that mean?
All right.
All right.
That just means it's okay.
No, that's American. All right just means how are you?
All right. Oh.
However, what do you respond when someone says all right?
All right back.
Yes, that's it. So someone says all right, and you go all right, all right, all right. What does it mean if I told you, Mom, I'm pissed?
You're angry in America.
An American.
But if you're here, you're drunk.
Yes, very drunk. Oh, he's absolutely pissed, mate. You see him, he's stumbling all over the place.
Drunk.
He's absolutely gutted. What do you say when you hear a glass break in a pub?
Oh, Lord. You're supposed to cheer for the people. It's so embarrassing. You're supposed to go, yay, hey, or whatever.
It's way.
No. Which we experienced. I never experienced it the whole time I was here. We did experience that in Marlow.
Yeah.
And we were in this place and somebody dropped the glass and I heard it. I'm like, oh, no.
Everyone's cheering for them.
I was embarrassed.
They did great. What does nick mean?
Nick means to be put in the slammer.
That is actually correct. That's the noun. We did use the verb quite a bit when we went to the pub, because you went, oh, I really love this pint glass. And I went,
you don't want to nick it. I don't want to nick it because that means to take it.
It's a British tradition. You just take a pint glass.
I don't like nicking.
So many like student homes I've been to growing up here everyone's got a pint glass from a different pub that's been nicked. So not mine, but
no, not his. I can verify.
One that I've not taught you. What does it mean to bum a fag?
A fag is a cigarette.
Oh, yes. So if I bum a fag.
Bum it means you getting it from them.
Yes. There you go. Wow. So can I bum a fag means can I borrow a cigarette? Can I have one?
But if you borrow it, you're not getting it back.
Correct. Unless we share it. Not Lady in the Tramp style. What does whinging mean?
Oh, that one I do not.
Not taught you this. No, whinging?
No.
Any guess?
Sounds like wincing.
Similar. Whinging is like, oh, Mom, oh, it's so hot out. Oh, I just don't want to go here. Oh, just like complaining.
I think you told me that way early. I don't remember. We never.
Maybe because you were whinging about the steps.
Probably because it was tough.
What did you learn when you see a group of lads out on the town? What's the word for that?
Oh yeah, that's called a hen.
Oh. And that's the women.
Yeah, hen and stag.
Yep, yeah, that's it. Stag do, hen do.
Hen do and stag do, which is the same thing as our bridal bachelorette party.
Yes.
Or a bachelor party.
What does it mean if I said, I'm absolutely gutted?
Gutted.
I'm gutted. Couldn't make it to Glasgow.
You're very exhausted.
No, disappointed.
Disappointed.
Oh, I'm really gutted I couldn't make it to your party.
Oh, like some people weren't able to make that trip to Glastonbury.
Yes, this is a word I've used a lot, so I feel like you've got this. Posh.
Something is posh. That means they are rich, they have a lot of money, and they look elegant. They're wearing all the designers, brands, or something like that.
Kind of. Once you get towards the designer brands, you actually get more towards chav, which is someone the opposite that pretends to be.
Oh, okay.
Which is another British word. What does scran mean? Taught you it in Scotland. It's a Scottish word.
Scran is a type of potato?
Ooh, almost. It is just food.
Oh, it's just food.
Let's get some scran. What does it mean if something is proper?
It's in the right mode. Like it's proper, it's appropriate.
As in, I'll try and give you another example. I had a proper hamburger the other day.
Good.
Yeah, just good quality.
Good quality, delicious.
And like really good. So it's like,
done.
You can just get a light, but this is a proper filming light.
Proper filming light.
Big, nice filming light. All right, so let's just say we were have a conversation, and I said to you, are you having a laugh? You having a giggle? What do you think that means?
I find something amusing.
No, not necessarily. I'm just saying, you having a laugh?
Having a joke on someone's expense.
Yes. If you said, Evan, I think I prefer American healthcare, I'd be like, are you having a laugh? You having a little giggle there? You can't be serious.
Yeah.
So there you go. Having a laugh just means like, are you taking the piss? Which is another one. You taking the piss, mate? You having a little cheeky laugh? Yeah.
Oh, God,
Did you
no.
not say? I've said taking the piss. Taking the piss is when you're basically being sarcastic.
Oh, okay.
In a way, or you're just joking. So if Heather was like, oh yeah, Evan, I forgot to book everything, I'd be like, are you taking the piss? You just making a joke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. In it.
In it.
In it.
Are we in it?
No. I've used this one so much. In it.
Isn't it?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. So it's like, oh, this was fun to do, innit?
Yes. Isn't it? Yes.
I use it mostly when it's like, oh, it's really hot out, innit?
In it. Yes. Yes. Agreed.
All right. Congratulations. You did pretty well. Thank you for coming on for today's video. Any imparting words for anyone watching?
You forgot to mention dog in it.
Oh, my God. I did teach my mom what dogging it meant because we were driving on a motorway to Marlow, and what did you ask? You said, what are those trucks doing?
Yeah, they were on the side of the road.
And I went, like, well, Mom, they're doing a British practice called dogging. And Heather was just looking at me like, and I was like, And Heather was like, he's technically correct. Yes. So dogging, for those viewing at home, is when there's specific parts of the motorway and or certain roads where you pull over and voyeurs will pull over to watch people having sex in cars. Proper British
Who
tradition.
does that on the side of the road? Only in England.
Proper British culture. Wow, I can't believe you remembered that. Is there anything else you remember I taught you? I shouldn't have probably taught you.
No.
No, okay.
That one just stuck in my head because, you know.
Bring it back to America. No.
I will not do that. No.
Thank God.
I'm not a voyeur.
All right, well, I'm going to go take my mom to Greenwich Park, have a little walk today. Thank you for coming on. Hope you enjoyed yourself.
I did. Thank you so much for interviewing me.
Interviewing, that's what this was.
An interview?
I have some travel videos going up on my second channel of me taking my mom to different places in Scotland and Oxford and such. They'll be up in a bit. I'm very behind on that channel because I'm still just one editor and I do not have time. But check out my second channel at some point and hopefully it'll be up in a month or two. Otherwise, you can watch one of these videos if you'd like. I will see you guys next Sunday. Goodbye.